Hello everyone, TimeToGrind here, and welcome to Quick Tips. And in this series, I try to give a single short helpful tip in each video with the ultimate goal of creating a large collection of these videos to help both newer and older players alike. Now today, I'm going to be talking about hero targeting. Now as the title suggests, there are certain heroes that need to be focused immediately in a team fight, and this could be for a multitude of reasons. Either because they have a huge game-changing ultimate, because they're outputting an insane amount of damage, or just because you're having a rough time against them. Now most of the time you're going to want to target an enemy hero in team fights because of their ultimates, and because of this it's really important to kind of pay attention to when you think the enemy team has their ultimates. And of course all of this info will vary a little bit depending on how your game is going and how well everyone is playing, but for the most part the following info won't change too much. Now overall, as a general statement, you want to try to focus supports first. The reason being is because they are the ones keeping the rest of the team alive, and most of the supports have extremely scary ultimates. The best example here is Mercy's Resurrect, and actually Mercy is normally the #1 person you want to focus down. She hands down has the most potential to completely flip around the outcomes of matches with a single ultimate, so preventing her from doing so is vital. Other supports like Lucio and Zenyatta can also change the entire outcome of a team fight, so killing them before they can ultimate is extremely helpful. Now normally after that you want to try to take out the tanks like Zarya, Winston, Reinhardt, and etc. And this is because they are just soaking up bullets for their team. If the enemy team doesn't have any tanks or supports, most of the time their offensive heroes aren't going to get much done because they can all die relatively easy by themselves. Of course, you might want to focus down, say, a McCree if he's becoming impossible to deal with, but generally you want to focus the supports, then the tanks, then the other heroes. Now, something I see a lot when playing the beta is everyone on the team is just sort of firing at whoever, and because of that, no single enemy dies, but instead they all take a little damage and then win the fight. So if you can't communicate with your teammates about who to focus, and they aren't really paying attention, a lot of the time it's better to just focus on who they're fighting, even if it isn't someone that would normally be a primary target. Now like I said earlier, it's important to take all of this with a grain of salt, but it's a great place to start out with when first getting into a game. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this short little quick tip, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more Overwatch content and news. And like always guys, see you next time.